Yo, people, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So, this is Don from Kenya Goodness TV, and I'm back again with another video. So, match preview today. It's Liverpool versus Arsenal, and the question that everybody is asking, the question that all Gunners want to know is: do you think it's worthwhile giving these guys a guard of honor? Listen, we'll get to that later on. But before that, man, this has been a very tough week for any Arsenal fan. Man, the trolling has been crazy. On WhatsApp groups, man, guys have been bantering us. If you go to YouTube, you put up a video, it's all banter, man, in the comments. It's been a tough week, man. It's been a very tough week for any Arsenal fan. Listen, man, Mikel did what he. Listen, man, I don't know. Looking at that PSG game, I don't know to fall because part of me is blaming Mikel Arteta because I really didn't like what he did in the last 9 minutes. I mean, we are trailing a game. Why take out a defender for a defender, a midfielder for a midfielder? Listen, he should have, gone hard on the attack. You should have put probably all the attackers. You'd rather even remain with like 2, 3 defenders. But listen, man, you have to get a goal. And then part of me also is like, listen, really can't blame me because I'll tell you for sure, man, PSG were the better side in that game. Yes, stats. If looking at the stats, of course, we had better. We created more chances. We looked way better than them. But listen, at the end of the day, they won. They won. That's why they're the better team. But man, Donnarumma, that's one hell of a serious goalkeeper, man. That goalkeeper, if you look at the chances, that guy, the Odegaard chance, the Bukayo Saka chance, the Martinelli chance, I believe if he scored like those goals, especially that Bukayo Saka miss in the last 9 minutes, the game would have probably changed because they started crumbling. If you notice in the last 9 minutes, they started crumbling, yeah. So that Bukayo Saka miss, oh. Arsenal, man, hey, well, supporting this club can be very hard at times. But anyway, listen, once a Guna, always a Guna. You dare the team. I mean, you stick with the team to death, and that is what it means being a fan. But listen, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but our time will come. One day, I just pray God gives me life. I get to see Arsenal lift all these trophies. One time, one day, they will come. Yeah. Now, speaking of that, some good news actually, but that I came across social media yesterday. If not, Fabrizio Romano basically broke the news. Here we go, Zubimendi to Arsenal. Here we go, man. Some good news, yeah. Because listen, I'm really quite impressed how active we are. Well, it's not really an 100% done deal, but you can say that 70-80% we're almost getting the deal done. And I mean that's very good backup by for Thomas Partey. I feel like Thomas Partey also needs to be given a new contract, but there's still a couple of positions that it needs to be sorted out. I feel like Odegaard needs backup because I want Ethan Nwaneri to go and back up Bukayo Saka on the right wing side. And most importantly, man, the left wing also needs to be sorted. Martinelli, Trossard. For Martinelli, I've been seeing rumors that Arsenal wants to sell him. I don't know how true that is. For Trossard, I don't know if he's going to be given a new contract, but that left wing position needs to be sorted out because, man, these guys have been producing stinkers. They've been producing stinkers this season. Both Martinelli and Trossard, they've been way off form this season. And then most importantly, man, strikers. I don't only want one striker because the thing is this. I've been saying we've been linked to Gyökeres, which is a good thing, but I feel like we'd rather even have Gyökeres as the main guy and then just get another guy as a backup. Because you can imagine, if Gyökeres gets injured, what happens? This is football, you never know. Players get injured. If the guy gets injured, what happens? Yeah. So Andre Better looks like somebody who's quite serious, looks like somebody who knows what he's doing. I mean, look at what he did previously where he was. He's somebody who has some good influence in Europe, yeah. And speaking about this, I look back and I'm like, looking at Edu, I think the guy was fired. I think Edu was probably maybe just fired because if you just try and connect the dots and join the dots, even the way he left in a very controversial way. It really did make sense to most Arsenal fans. And try and connect the dots. I'll give an example. So this guy loaned Rhys Nelson, loaned Fabio Vieira, and I was actually even discussing this with Kwame on phone. Loan Vieira, loan Rhys Nelson, sold Smith Rowe, sold Edin Ketia, and then replaced him with who? Sterling. Sterling, man, Sterling. Yeah, a player who's way past his prime. I mean, the player who needs to go back to Chelsea as soon as possible. Probably, I think Chelsea might also sell him. I think Raheem, maybe what he can do is maybe just go to, these mid-table teams. But listen, man, respect to Raheem. He's done what he's over the years. Raheem Sterling was one of the best players we witnessed in the Premier League. So I mean, he's done his thing, and respect to him. But that decision was just, for me, it was just very, very, very bad decision. And you see what it has done to us. I mean, it has cost us. It has cost us the Premier League. Yeah, I mean, listen, if we sorted some certain positions, what really frustrates me, if not most Arsenal fans, is we're just like, an inch away from just making the correct decisions and competing. If not competing, just winning a significant trophy. Yeah. So with Andre Beta, I'm actually quite excited. I'm looking forward. I hope he doesn't let us down. I'm looking forward to what he has to do. Mikel Arteta, listen, man, we need a trophy. We need a trophy. Yes, I understand you won the trophy. You won the FA Cup trophy. And that's the thing, that guy is actually a bit unfair to Mikel Arteta, because if you remember in his first season, his formative stages coming to the club, he actually won an FA trophy. People forget that. Community Shield, that really don't consider charity Community Shield as a significant trophy, because it's not really a major competition. But yeah. So man, this come next season, we need a trophy. If not, believe me, the pressure that already, man, so many guys are coming for his neck. So many guys want him out. Yeah, so many guys want Mikel Arteta out. Yeah. So listen, we need a trophy. We need a trophy. We need a trophy. And the guys who this thing of Mikel Arteta out, it's actually people are entitled to their own opinions, and I am part of me also wanted him out, but I'd rather give him this season, because this conversation of saying Mikel Arteta out is not going to happen. We know how the Cronkies work. Yeah, we know how the Cronkies work. First of all, these guys have gotten a new sporting director. Uh, so if it means firing Mikel Arteta, that means we begin the process again. So it's not going to happen. It's not making sense. So this conversation, Mikel Arteta out, is not making sense. We'd rather just be realistic. As fans, maybe there are fans who might want him out. There are fans who wants to stick with him. But listen, say Mikel Arteta out right now doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But honestly, as fans, we need a trophy. We honestly need a trophy. Now, that being said, Liverpool versus Arsenal. First things first, this game, I wasn't even meant to. FTV is currently in Kenya right now, but they big up FTV. I mean, seeing the press conferences, they're at the Serena Hotel today. They're at Conca, 254 at Ruaka, at is it? Yeah, at Ruaka. So I do actually, I was caught up in my emotions after the PSG game. I was like, listen, man, these guys are coming to Kenya, but man, what am I going to do? What are we going? But sure, one of my boys told me, listen, man, you can't be calling yourself Dom from Kenya Goodness TV, then you're forced to miss that event. So listen, I actually got my ticket. Thanks, man, to my boy. So listen, yeah, we're going for the watch party. That is Liverpool versus Arsenal, and I'll actually do a vlog on it. I know one thing I know for sure. It's an event that is heavily sponsored with the big guys. I've seen brands like Betika, Steam Energy, Steam Drink. I mean Kenya Airways. So I'm sure there's actually going to be tax security, but we're going to squeeze ourselves and see if we can probably get an interview. Man, you never know, yeah. So it's going to be packed. One thing I know for sure is going to be packed. So coming back to Liverpool versus Arsenal game, should you give them a guard of honor? Personally, I think there's no problem with that. If we're in their position, I would have wanted us to be given a guard of honor. So I mean, let's just keep it classy. Let's just keep it professional. It's the tradition of the Premier League from what we've been seeing over the years. Yeah. So it is what it is. But after giving them a guard of honor, just Go and beat these guys. Go and beat these guys. Let's be like Chelsea. I mean, Chelsea gave Liverpool a guard of honor and then went ahead and then just slapped them. But speaking of today's game, I don't think it's actually going to be an easy game. Might be a very, very tough game because the game that I saw against Chelsea, those guys probably stopped drinking 2 days before the game, because if you looked at the way Mo Salah was playing, if you look at the way those guys were playing, they were so lethargic. They looked worn out. They looked like they're partying, man, and it's deserved. I mean, they won the Premier League, and I mean, honestly, jealous aside, congratulations, Liverpool. You guys are the better team, and you've basically given Mikel Arteta. Slot has actually given Mikel Arteta a lot of pressure, because guys might argue this first six you're now getting into, Slot just came in, yeah, and won the Premier League. So this trust the process thing, man. Some guys actually not in that bandwagon, yeah. So today I mean, Liverpool, for the sake of pride, and they're at Anfield, they would want to save a face, and they might go hard on this game. So not going to be an easy game. I don't think they'll just give it to us easy. So, but man, please, I cannot imagine, man, doing a watch party, man, with all those Arsenal fans, and then we lose FTV, man, then we lose. Imagine, man, just give us this win. Give us this win. I don't want to talk about the players and whatnot. Let's just go and enjoy this game, and just make sure we finish second position, because right now, I personally think after the Man City game, I think we are basically making the top four, if not the Champions League. Because man, watch the game against Man City versus Southampton. They drew yesterday, so they basically dropped 2 points. So still 2 points. If they won yesterday's game, they would have gone ahead of us. Would have been equal in points, but they would have gone ahead of us because of goal difference. So good thing is they didn't win the game. So we need to just go and do our business. There's still Chelsea chasing, there's still Newcastle chasing, Nottingham Forest chasing. So yeah, let's see it goes. So people, anyway, might drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think of the game. Let me know if you want us to give a guard of honor to Liverpool. Yeah. So guys, 6:30 p.m. East African time, we're going to be at Conquer with FTV doing the watch party. I'll be seeing you guys then. Come on, you winners.